talking about how we're planning on getting a shop. We have a lot in the works. Well, we got a shop. I got the keys just a couple weeks ago. Right now we're working on the Audi. We were talking a lot about this Audi last time. Well, she started leaking, as Audis do. And the PB blaster should pretty much give you a good idea of how this job is going. We're trying to get this Audi tinted up, so as soon as we get this running again, we can turn it on, charge the battery enough to put the windows down to tint this thing. So there's not too much to see around the shop yet. Contractors like leaving their everywhere. So we're gonna have to X-file all that at some point. Over here we got our lobby. So got a little coffee machine, microwave, mini fridge. We're gonna try to make it kind of inviting in this area. I know it doesn't look like much yet. Ignore the floor and all this, but we're gonna put a carpet down, put some stuff up on the walls. Otherwise, we got 2 garage doors here. Plenty of space in this garage. About to have my buddy come through right now to tint his truck. We're just trying to get some jobs done, get some people in the shop. Got a lot to do with this Audi. We're gonna have to finish this job. We're gonna have to do the inner tie rods. We're gonna have to drain the coolant. We got a lot left to do for this, so that's gonna be a work in progress. As you see, we're working with way more space than we have things to fill it with, which we will address. We're gonna have to fill this place up with some cars, some projects. But we got our heating system that doesn't work right here. Our hot water heater that also doesn't work right over there. And our print station. This is where Rook Custom Vinyl has ended up. It is now a dedicated corner in my room. I even got the OG banner for anyone who remembers that. We're gonna put this up on the wall as a tribute to how this business started. So yeah, we're outside the shop. I overshot the goal here. The flip side is we got all this space that we're gonna have to figure out something to do with. Meaning maybe that back corner there will be a little project car. You know, we'll have space for customer cars, tint jobs, all that. The town has given me the permission to put up a sign. So I'm probably about to get me a nice like billboard style sign. Put that shit right up there so everyone knows what's up. I can get a sign down there by the entrance as well. And maybe I'll get some clients out of these tenant units, bro. A lot of these people have been talking to me the last couple of weeks, asking about it. I think we're in a really good area in general. There's another bay here that I could choose to rent out. We got a little back, I don't know, corner room. Maybe I'll sleep here if it's been a long day. This is like the supplies corner here. I'm actually gonna put racks all up this wall. So the plan for this wall is like, you know, there's gonna be a bunch of racks like this, and when I get back here, I'll probably try getting the larger metal commercial racks. Just put parts up there, rolls of tint, because I'm gonna have way more than one roll pretty soon. Different percentages, stuff like that. And I forgot to mention, the landlord gave me the okay for getting a lift in here. Now that's not cheap, but we can get a lift in here. Hey, so that's something.
Hey.
Oh no, I wore a hoodie that I care about. Should I do the sketchy way? Yeah, I'm doing the sketchy way. All right. You already know what the f going on. Uh-huh. This is gonna go horribly wrong. It's not recommended. Why don't you come out, you fat? What is preventing the rest of this from coming? Ooh. Oh yeah, there is definitely oil in there. Boy. Is rust welded and it's plastic. How the why are you like this? What the dark magic sealed this shit together? Like, are you me? What is going on right now? Oh, I definitely just broke something. This is so horrible. 0 out of 10 would never recommend this to a soul. Like, I'm starting to think I must be stupid. I'm gonna just bro. This has to be some of the stupidest engineering I've ever seen in my entire goddamn life. Ah! Yes, just keep ripping more skin. I don't want any skin on my fingers. just smushed my finger inwards. Why? It hurts so bad, dude. Yes, I am mechanic. See that? Squeeze out all the oil. All right, so we got this piece of shit fully apart. Spark plugs were, they were something, right? So basically, I had to go get more spark plugs. These ignition coils should be reusable. Valve cover. And I did a decent job cleaning it. It's mostly clean. I just gotta put some of this RTV on, slap it back in there. And supposedly, a little dribble in each corner should be enough. Less is more, I guess.
Yes.
I don't know. They said not to do too crazy, so I'm not going too crazy.
Well,
like, why does Audi, Volkswagen use RTV for goddamn everything?
Well, how do you expect it to seal otherwise?
I don't know, the grace of God. I'm scared.
I'm also scared.
I'm scared. I could only this up so badly, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah! We might actually finish this job. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel. I can see the light.
Don't go into the light!
No! Yeah!
Oh, God, I can't wait to go to the light.
No! Go into the light!
I said don't!
This is such a disastrous mess. So I just realized something taking these out that I should have noticed when I was putting these back in after doing the spark plugs. If you look right down here, hole, I don't know if the camera's gonna pick it up, but we have very clear smudge of like oil or sludge or something in there that it's not going to establish a good metal contact with the spark plug and thus not going to ignite very well. So that would probably have to do with our misfire. The new ones,
She is noise.
and that actually does tell me that those are older than I thought they were. Because this isn't glossy anymore. So maybe they just looked really good, but they were old.
I'm thinking that's more likely.
All right, I go install now. I'm just gonna pop these in because we're just about ready. Oh no. There you go. You heard that?
Yes.
That was making me nervous.
It made me nervous.
It was making me very nervous.
This is it. Oh. I mean, she still looks like a foot, but that's just me.
Why are we still talking about this?
Because when I say a bitch looks like a foot, I expect you to agree. Would you agree she looks like a foot?
Right, I'm just trying to bullshit.
That's all I was asking you.
So now we're just about done. Slap these last two parts on, so then I can start it up and do a test. Little testy test. I think I just have to.
You might just have to put the foreskin in second. There might actually be a method to the madness.
Yeah. God. Thank you.
The rest of the dipstick. May she rest in pieces.
Yeah, she's fine.
2002 to 2026.
Now we use our little handy dandy OBD2 scanner so I can check if the codes are cleared. Well, first I'm gonna clear the code and make sure they don't come back. Let's see. Oh, that's pretty lovely. All right, so looks like we got her done. Started right back up, no problem. Sounds a little happier. This was the side that was really hooked up because the valve cover gasket has been leaking. Fixed all of that. I think we've confirmed that our problem was definitely that, so that's fire. Nothing bigger, just a small deal thing. This headlight was probably the hardest thing I have done on this entire car so far, because there is a bolt that is so hidden and so inaccessible that it's like, it's ridiculous, honestly. But yeah, I'm glad we got this good running. Hard part's done. So yeah, did the ignition coils on the Audi. That's all set finally. Glad we got that done. We also finally flushed out Jetta. So she's all happy with new coolant, which is pretty good considering the car is going on 5 years old, 120K miles, coolant's never been flushed. I didn't want the coolant to start looking like coolant than the Audi that came out of that. So we're gonna pack up the shop for the night. We're trying to make do with what we can. And I'm trying to get all these jobs hammered out right now so that when it comes to having time and the availability to take customers, which we're going to very soon, I won't have to trip about it too much. I just want to highlight real quick the toolbox cart, bro. That is actually so clutch. I'm slowly moving up in life, fellas. Slowly moving up. No way! I am the greatest to have ever done it. I win, bitch.